Hey gang, today I want to let you in on something that teachers don't talk about it, but we all know. And if you're willing to do it, it could unlock the door to rapid improvement for you. Coming right up. Now, every teacher, guitar or otherwise, knows that it's actually the student who always does the learning and that the teacher is just there to be a guide. That's a pretty obvious concept. The concept I want to share with you now is something that's similar but just a bit different. It's a change in your attitude or mindset. But I'm going to show you an easy method that you can use, and we're going to apply it to a song as well. So this isn't just theory mumbo jumbo. Before we get going on this, I have to ask you a question. Did you get into rock guitar because you love to color inside the lines? No? Good. So this is probably going to work for you. By the way, it's going to be great for blues, rock, country, R&B, you name it. Here's the concept. Some of you are probably really going to hate this. Stop playing things exactly like they are on the record. Oops, let me rephrase that just a little bit. Stop playing things only like they are on the record. Now that may be sacrilege for many of you, but honestly, isn't it in the spirit of rock and roll? Okay, what I'm not saying is that it's unhealthy to cop a lick from a song, learn a solo, or play a riff pretty much exactly the way an artist played it on the record. What I am saying is that by forcing yourself to learn it your own way, find your own ways on the guitar, that will accelerate the learning process and your improvement will grow by leaps and bounds. So great, suppose you accept that premise. How do you go about doing it and playing it your own way? Well, I'm going to show you a very simple method. It's by no means the only method, so just keep that in mind. All right, so here we go. We're going to apply this to a riff that we all know and love. For those of you who've been living under a rock, that's Sweet Home Alabama. Now there's only 3 chords to that, a D, a C, and a G. We'll keep it simple this time. All right, so here's the method. We're going to first find on the 6th string, on the E string, we're going to use our first finger and find that D. There it is right there, and we're going to form a chord. All right, so here's the chord we're talking about. And now what we want to do is we want to play a riff that's similar to what was played in the song. It doesn't have to be the same. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. So something like this. Or even something like... Both of those are fine, and I'm sure you can come up with your own ideas too. Now the next chord is a C, and what we want to do is we want to find something very close on the fretboard to that D. So in other words, it's really important for us not to move more than a couple of frets. Okay, so given our D was right here, we need to find a C that's really close. Here's a C that's just a couple of frets away. That's going to do it. So now we just, again, find some riff that makes sense. Maybe, or... Now the next chord is G. Again, we'll want to find something really, really close on that fretboard. Okay, since here's our D and here's our C, we want to pick a G that's really close. Here's one right here. And here's one right here. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Either one will suffice. Why don't we say, let's pick this one. All right, that's it. Now all you have to do is put it together so that it sounds okay to you, and that's it. Maybe something like... Something like that. Now you can repeat it on the 5th string root or on the 3rd string root, you know. Whatever. Every time you do it, every chord choice that you make, you're going to learn a little bit about how to form the chords, how to make the fills work, all of that. And this is not theoretical at all. This is playing songs. So my advice is just pick a song, do it, pick another song, do it again, pick another song, do it again. Believe me, it does not take long to get pretty competent at this and to do it pretty naturally. And who knows, maybe pretty soon you'll stop uttering those words that musicians hate to hear. Where's the tab? All right, if you like this one, I think you're going to love this video too. So check it out and we will see you on down the road.